Hare Krishna. Welcome back to the series of discussing Bhagavad Gita. Today we shall be discussing text 16th from the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Om Jnanathimmirandasya Jnananjanachalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Text 16th is anapekṣaḥ śucir dakṣa udāsīno gata-vyathaḥ sarvārambha-parityāgī yo mad-bhaktaḥ same priyaḥ. Translation is, my devotee who is not dependent on the ordinary course of activities, who is pure, expert, without cares, free from all pains, and not striving for some results, is dear to me. So, here Krishna is giving few more qualities of Vaishnavas or a devotee of the Lord. Anapekṣaḥ. Anapekṣaḥ. Apeksha means to, expect. The natural course of, any effort is that you expect some result in return. So, anapekṣaḥ means who's not dependent on ordinary course of activities, who does not expect any result in return. Anapekṣaḥ. Śucir, pure. Dakṣa, he is expert. Udāsīno, udāsīno means without any cares, and gata-vyathaḥ. Gata-vyathaḥ means, vyatha is generally distress or pain, and gata-vyathaḥ means free from all pains. Sarvārambha-parityāgī. Arambha. Arambha means to initiate some endeavor. Sarvārambha-parityāgī means who is not striving for some result. Whenever a person initiates any activity with expectation of some results, but sarvārambha-parityāgī means one who is not striving for any results. Doesn't mean that he doesn't work, he doesn't have any endeavor, but he doesn't expect any results from his endeavor. Sarvārambha-parityāgī. Yo mad-bhaktaḥ same. Such a devotee of mine is very dear to me. Now, when we consider these qualities, there's a beautiful example in Srimad Bhagavatam of Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj, he performed so many wonderful activities, but one of the particular activity of Prithu Maharaj, which actually very much brings out these qualities which we are discussing here in this verse, is when he was performing the 100th Ashwamedha Yajna. So Prithu Maharaj, when he was performing 100th Ashwamedha Yajna, Indra became restless and he created disturbance in the 100th Ashwamedha Yajna of Prithu Maharaj. Because a person who performs 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas naturally becomes qualified as per the law of karma to occupy the position of Indra. So Indra was thinking, I am already having the position of Indra, and here is somebody who has already completed 99 yajnas. So when he finishes this 100th yajna, he will be my competitor. He will be another qualified person in this universe who can occupy my position. So that means there is a threat to my position because somebody else is also qualified. If you don't want any competition, the best is nobody should be as qualified as you. So he created disturbance. There are generally two ways to be on the top. One is you try to rise yourself by your actions, by your qualities and virtues. Another is to bring other person down. So Indra chose and the second path. he wanted to create disturbance in the 100th Ashwamedha Yajna of Prithu Maharaj. And he actually took a form of a saintly person, a sannyasi, and stole the hearts. And this he did repeatedly. He took different forms of a sannyasi, which actually became the initiating parampara of the apasampradayas, where so many forms of bogus sannyasis or sadhus, which are very rampant in this age of Kali Yuga. This was initiated by Indra. He took these different forms of sannyasi. He entered into the arena of yajna and stole away the hearts. Because we're talking about, in the previous ages, the saintly person, they were very much respected. Nobody could imagine that a thief will take the garb of a saintly person and enter into arena. Because kings used to be very, very strict in those days. So Indra, he performed, lot of disturbance by creating, the diversion by stealing the hearts which were supposed to be sacrificed in that yajna. And finally, it came to the point where Prithu Maharaj got angry and he was ready to kill Indra, but the priest who were performing the yajna, they told Prithu Maharaj that you cannot kill Indra because you have taken the initiation in this yajna. Only hearts can be killed, but you cannot kill anyone else. But we will kill Indra by chanting some mantras by which he will be cast into the fire and he will be burned to ashes. So as they were ready to do that, Lord Brahma appeared and he told the priest, you cannot do this because you are trying to satisfy, through this yajna you are trying to satisfy the devas, the demigods, and the king of demigods is Indra. So if you kill Indra, the king of the demigods, how do you think you'll be satisfying the demigods? And then he turned to Prithu Maharaj and he said, my dear Prithu, you know the import or the purpose of these sacrifices. Let there be only 99 sacrifices in your account. And let Indra remain the Shatakritu or the performers of 100 sacrifices. And because it came from a respected personality like Brahma, Prithu Maharaj simply accepted. He didn't care to, because he didn't have any anapekṣaḥ, he didn't have any expectation that I will become Indra. I want to occupy the position of Indra by performing these 100 Ashwamedha yajnas. So he simply agreed. Because Brahma is one of the guna avataras. He is a very exalted personality. He is a representative of the Supreme Lord. So Prithu Maharaj accepted his opinion that he would not perform 100th Ashwamedha Yajna. And this actually satisfied the Supreme Lord Vishnu. The Lord personally appeared in the arena of Prithu Maharaj and told Prithu Maharaj that he was so happy and satisfied by his spirit of not striving for some results. Prithu Maharaj was performing the yajna, but he was not striving for any results. The only result he was aspiring for, to please the Supreme Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu was actually very pleased by not performing yajna. So, the Prithu Maharaj was actually, he exhibited all these qualities. Udāsīno, he was indifferent. He didn't care that he can finish 100 Ashwamedha Yajna or not. He was doing it for satisfaction of Krishna, but here is the representative of Krishna, Lord Brahma, who is telling not to do it. So he simply agreed. And he was actually expert. He was capable of killing Indra himself. But yet, because of his pure heart and pure intentions of satisfying the Lord, he abandoned the desire to perform the 100th Ashwamedha Yajna. So in this way, Prithu Maharaj actually exhibited all these qualities which are being described by Krishna here. So this is the sum and substance of this verse as spoken by Krishna here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.